Yes. Okay. So now we go with the access classes. Access classes in the practical way. Can you see and observe the theoretical part? Classes are multiple. All similar name of classes are stored in one array. We know that. Whatever the name of the class you want, you can provide it. Okay. So I have a same name class called 111. I have same name class called red. I have the same name class called a JS. Okay. Now let me go with the program. How to work with the programmatic process. Go to new program. Access class .html. Every file should be saved with .html format. Don't forget about it. Please, you have to remember this concept. Every file is going to be saved with .html format. Why? Because of browser can able to understand only HTML files or HTML extension files. Now the program name is access class and extension is .html. Just save it. Right. Now let me take again H1. So this one is data science. Let me give the data science here. This one is data science. And I'll be having multiple H1s over there. Okay, sorry. I'm taking the same H1 multiple times. 4 H1s I have. Now simply I'm taking a script over there. For H1, I have the class. H1 space class attribute. Class attribute called 1. Or you can give whatever the name you want, you can specify. So I'm giving the class name called 1. And I'm giving the class name called 1. And I'm giving the class name called again 1. Now the process is access classes from HTML to Java. Which class you want to access? I have how many classes? Same class, same name of class 3 times. It means where is the 0, where is the 1, where is the 2? This is 0. And this class here in the second element, I don't have any class attribute, just omit it. Second element, I don't have any class, just omit it. And come to the third one. Third one, we have the class. Same class. It is recognized as 1. And again, the same name of the class, which is available for the next element. It is recognized as 2. 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there. But now my requirement is I want to access the one related class. One related class, which was the second one. Second one means 1. Index 1. This is called index. Sir, remember, this is index. Index starts with a 0. Starts with a 0. 0 is there, 1 is there, 2 is there. But I want to take the second element name as 1. Getting my point? Second element named as 1. It means what? Now clear the drawings and I will tell you. Please tell me, document, same concept, document every element or every class which was recognized by document. First of all, you need to specify or you need to reference. You need to provide the reference, document reference. Without document, we are working on DOM. DOM means document. Document is compulsory. Without specifying the name called document, you cannot able to recognize any element. You cannot recognize any class. You cannot recognize any ID also. Now document dot get elements by class name. Now tell me what is the class name here? Now tell me what is the class name here? Class name is called 1. Yes. So don't give a spelling mistake. The name of the class called 1. And one of 1 means I want to access the second element which was having the class called 1. Dot inner HTML as usual. Dot inner HTML. So inner HTML is something like what do you want to change? So I want to change with IoT apps or IoT applications. So IoT apps. Let me give the apps. Now save it, render it. Save it and render it. Now you can see everything is data science in case of HTML. In case of HTML, everything is data science. But the third element means which is referred as second class. That was converted as IoT apps. Why? Because of I'm just giving the document.get elements by class name. That was IoT apps. IoT apps already came into the picture. Now save it. Already program is running, right? This is the way working with the classes. Okay, you may have a question, sir. How many classes can I define for the one element? For one element, how many number of classes you want? You can define. Suppose I want to have one more class here, like 2, and I have one more class called 3. I have one more class called 4. For the third element, third H1, I'm having n number of class names. 1 is available, 2 is available, 3 is available, and 4 is available. 4 classes, 4 class names we have, but every class name is separated with the space. Every class name is separated with the space. I can define n number of class names. I can able to override the class. For example, can you see this one? Document dot get elements by class name. Name of the class is, now this time it is 3. 3. How many times 3 is available? Check all the 4 elements. How many times 3 is available? Only one time 3 is available, and that one time also available in the third element. That one time also available in the third element. 3 of 0. 3 of 0. And again dot inner HTML. I can specify what can, let me give the AI. So previously that was IoT apps. Previously that was IoT apps. JavaScript is line by line execution. You have to remember it. JavaScript is line by line execution. You have to remember it. So line by line execution means the first line, it got IoT apps. In the second line, it got AI. So can you see and observe? Now IoT apps change it to AI. The last line got executed first. The last line got executed first and it came to the browser. IoT apps change it to AI. Now, one more thing, document dot get elements by class name. Name of the class is called 2 or 4. Let me give the 4 or 2. Let me give the 2. 2 of 0. 2. How many times 2 is available? Only one time. How many times 2 is available? Only one time. And dot inner HTML here this time it is giving something like FS. FS. So output is FS now. Output is FS now. Okay, now let me write one more time this one. This time I'm giving 4, F-O-U-R. 4 of 0. 4 also available only one time. And inner HTML something like a DS. Finally, DS is output. So in this way, you try to understand whenever you have the class names, the class name you can define multiple name of the classes, you can specify it. That is not an issue. But one thing you have to remember, what are the rules and regulations for the class name? Rules for class name. Class name is user defined. The first point you have to remember is class name is user defined. User defined means user can define the class name by own name. But the second rule is class name should not start with the number. And class name do not have spaces. And one more point, class name do not have any special characters. Any special characters. One more point, class name allow hyphen and underscore as special characters inside. Okay, these are the very important points. And one more point important, class name is not a JS keyword. JS keyword or identifier. Class name is not a JS keyword or identifier. So remember it. Rules for the class name. So whenever you define your class name, that class name is by your own, but there are some rules and regulations we have to follow for the class name. That should be very important. Okay.